Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I've been saying in my last two readings that I'm using a deck that I should have familiarized myself with it more. It's just that I have to translate because they're not the same suits as the other decks. So just bear with me and be patient if I take a little more time. But I'm going to do a Sagittarius reading for April. So I'm using the Wanderer's Tarot, which I'm absolutely in love with, and the Aquarian Tarot deck. So I've been getting a lot of downloads lately of things coming to me, and there's so much that I want to talk about, but there's certain things that I don't do videos on yet that I have a lot of thoughts about, just because it's kind of personal, and the reason why I have so much like illumination around it is because of my own personal experience. So I'm going to start doing that at some point when I feel like it's right to put it out there, but for now I'm just sticking to my tarot. And yeah, so anyways, every time I connect to this deck I just feel very grounded. So alright, Sagittarians, let's see what's going on in April for you guys. My readings also have been a lot longer lately because, oh, that was weird. Okay. So this deck is feathers instead of wands, which is so cute, and I just love it. I don't know. I'm like obsessed with this deck in every way. And so I have a 10 of feathers and a 6 of stones. It's reversed, which I actually just got the same thing in my last reading with Virgo. So I feel like you guys are really burdened by the fact that there's an imbalance in a situation, and it's like, it's really heavy, and it's really, but what's weird is like 10 of wands is heavy, right? But these are feathers, so actually light as a feather, right? So like, I'm kind of, with this deck, I'm going to take it as it is. This is what I was saying in the other reading too, although I want to translate it to make it more familiar based on Rider-Waite interpretations. I feel like it has to also apply to this deck specifically, which has its own energy. So with the 10 of feathers, I feel like you guys are sort of taking something that was heavy and turning it into something that was light. I feel like with the 6 of Pentacles reverse, it's sort of like, I do feel like this imbalance has been weighing on you guys, but I feel like it's becoming this thing where you kind of realize it's based on how it's all your perception, right? So you find when you're stuck on it and you're fixated on it, it feels really heavy, but when you kind of walk away from it, it's like it doesn't really hold as much significance, this imbalance to your life, as you've kind of made it out to be. So that's kind of the message I'm getting. It's all based on your thought process, right? So I have a Goddess of Stones reversed here, which is Earth sign, but it's reversed, and I have a 4 of feathers here, which is like a 4 of wands. Ooh. And a Goddess of Knives, which is like swords. So I feel like with the Goddess of Stones reversed and Goddess of Knives, you guys are kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Not transporting, but transforming from maybe being very based in like practical, tangible matters to kind of being more so about ideas and information and this strength. I feel like maybe this Queen of Pentacles, this is sort of like Queen of Pentacles reversed. I feel like you guys were trying to nurture a situation, and I feel like now you're more so nurturing yourselves, and also you're kind of like getting to this point where I feel like something really scorned you, like you were kind of like very like sweet and soft and cuddly, and now you're kind of hard and like just this Goddess of Knives doesn't fuck around. She's like serious as a heart attack, as my mom would say. I never use that term, but it just came out. So literally, you guys had like a heart attack, or something attacked your heart, and now you're like on the defense, and maybe even verbally, which Sagittarius is, this isn't like your card, but I feel like this could be you, because you're using your words and your assertive nature in a more like direct way now. And the Four of Wands, I feel like you guys were I feel like it's a situation in your, it's like a family or like a home dynamic, or like a, I don't, let me just try to get some more clarity around that. The Lovers is reversed, the Devil is reversed. Yeah, and Four of Cups, another 4 here. So, you guys aren't fucking around with the Lovers in reverse and the Devil's reverse. I feel like some of you were involved with a Capricorn, and you were just, either they rejected you, or you feel like it's time to eliminate them, or they're trying to give their energy. It also could be a Gemini. It's actually kind of weird, because this Four of Cups is between the Lovers reverse and the Devil reverse. So I feel like you guys could have been dealing with a third party situation where you were having 2 different people, a Gemini and a Capricorn, and you're just done with both of them. But I also feel like there's this energy of like sort of I was gonna say something, but you were kind of in like a lot of toxic relationships, and now you're kind of more in like a contemplative mode of like where to go from here, because you're kind of like eliminating the toxicity, and you're kind of like you're walking away with this 8 of Cups. Like, you are donezo. I'm getting this like done feeling, like, but the world is not upright and it's not reversed. So I feel like you guys are in some sort of karmic situation, and sorry, I'm just the Seven of Swords is here. I feel like you guys were betrayed. I mean, that's just like the general, but I also feel like you're kind of like taking your losses and like walking away, like, because the 8 of Cups is here. I feel like you guys are really just like kind of eliminating everything from your life, and like I feel like you had a lot of karmic lessons that taught you things in a very harsh way, and you're sort of like doing you now, because even like the Goddess of Stones reverse is like that Queen of Pentacles, like taking care of herself and no longer nurturing these relationships. 6 of Pentacles is here, so I feel like you guys had the imbalance, and you're working on balancing things out, and yeah, you're focusing on yourself. It's really the message that I'm getting here is the 9 of Pentacles is that you really feel like someone did you wrong, and you're not even interested in like a love situation at this point. You feel like a lot of your relationships have been maybe like codependent, and just like you kind of giving more than the other person, and I feel like you guys are donezo. 6 of Swords, like this 5 of Swords, this is like also crazy. You guys are literally like, every message is about you guys moving forward to like a more calm, peaceful state. I love this card. Wanderer of Moons. I feel like you guys are sort of, this is funny because someone that I know is a Sagittarius, and we always talk about like going to the moon, and I feel like you guys are wandering to the moon, really. You are tired of sticking around for something that's not coming to fruition, and you're kind of like ready to explore, and you're ready to like explore your emotions, and you're ready to tap into your intuition and kind of just be like, I feel like the Wanderer of Moons is sort of almost like it's a Queen of Cups, like a High Priestess. Like, it's just kind of like you realize you have the power in you to cultivate the world that you want and you've been putting your energy, it's kind of like that first card I pull with that 10 of Wands, like you're taking all your wands and you're walking off because you realize everything that you put your energy toward is what expands, right? And so if you are not happy with your external situation, I feel like you guys are realizing that a lot of it is like you could get all the joy, all the fulfillment, all the answers within, and it's not about trying to like get it out of these toxic, unhealthy dynamics with like a love situation, even like a friend, a coworker. I feel like your karma is like you guys learned that it's not about getting happiness from someone else. It's about really getting happiness from yourself. So I'm going to pull one more card and see one more. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Stones. I feel like you guys were left out in the cold and you realized that the only person that was going to come pick up the pieces and the only person you can ever rely on is yourself. That's just the message I'm getting throughout this whole reading. So Sagittarius is good for you. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.